26-gallon air compressor here. I can't believe how quiet this thing is. I mean, if you go upstairs, you can barely even hear it. That is no hype. Cobra, great job with this product. Can't wait to put it in the garage. Obviously, right now, we're going to use it for the wall. I'm actually very pleased with how quiet this thing is. The hype lived up to the name. And just like that, we are done with the wall. Now, this is not 100% finished, but at least you can get an idea of what it is gonna look like pretty much when it's done, with all the wires and the plugs, everything removed. We also enclosed all the wiring right here, got rid of all the wood that was here prior, went a little higher, and we're gonna cover this up with wood like we just did right here, all the way through to the end, getting rid of this little curved part section right here because I'm not a big fan of that. But just so you can get an idea, this is how much it's raising this pillar up. So it's pretty drastic difference in how much higher the ceiling actually looks. And we're also gonna be doing it for this section right here, getting rid of that curve, and it's just gonna look really, really good once it's all said and done. And also, once we finish everything, we're gonna be staining this different color. Of course, we gotta sand all this stuff down and then stain it. Another thing that I forgot to mention is that this right here is the thermostat. This is no longer gonna be on the wall here. We're gonna go ahead and move that all the way to this wall over here. This is gonna be completely plain Jane, nothing on here whatsoever. I have thought about adding some floating shelves, 1 and 2, putting some decorations right here, but I'm not sold on that just quite yet.
Back in that backpack, okay. That time and then that side. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad in the bed frame. Okay.
Next week, we're gonna be completing all of this, including the drywall. So yeah, all of this is looking really, really good so far. I can't wait till it's finished, but on with the Cobra. And just like that, welcome back to 210 Performance. Now, we're gonna grab the car real quick. We're gonna head to the house and talk about the devastating news with the Cobra. But I'm not gonna string y'all along. There is hope. Alright, so we made it back to the crib, and let's get straight into it. There's some bad news in regards with the Cobra. We have low compression on bank 2 on 2 of the cylinders. There are 2 primary reasons why this car has low compression. One is that there was what I believe is called fuel flood, which causes too much fuel inside the cylinder, therefore it leaks through the bearings into the oil. Now that's not good for this car at all. And another one is that one of the spark plugs actually kind of exploded a little chunk into the cylinder. Now, thankfully, we believe that it went through the valve and exited through the exhaust, therefore causing no real damage. We looked inside the cylinder. There's a little bit of scoring, but nothing out of the normal for a car this old with this much mileage. Now, there are a couple things that we can do to help bump up the compression, and I'm really just gonna mainly focus on one of them, which is changing the oil and driving this car around for a little bit, trying to remove all the E85 from the oil, and hopefully it will bump up that compression. Now, there's no real way of telling until we do that, drive it around and take it back to 210 Performance and do another compression test. So that's just where we're at with it, guys. I mean, it's very unfortunate, but you know what? I can't give up. I've gotten this far with the car, and y'all stuck around with me throughout this whole entire build and have supported me, sent me nice, comments. All I can do is just continue going with the build, just really hope for the best. I know the car is in good hands with 210 Performance, so we'll see what happens. Pray for me, guys. And but yeah, that's just unfortunate, but at least we got the catfish home now. But anyway, guys, that's gonna end today's video. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button to support my channel, and remember, be motivated, stay driven.